Hey, what is up, guys? Today we are going to be reviewing Spider-Man Far From Home. Sorry, I gotta do it, guys. Alright, yeah, I'm so excited to review this movie. I've wanted to talk about this for a couple weeks now. Yeah, you know what? Let's get into it. Alright, so the first thing I want to talk about this movie is I didn't like it as much as Homecoming. I understand the movie has a lot more stakes than Homecoming, but that's kind of one of the reasons I didn't like it. Homecoming felt like a teen comedy that had superhero elements mixed into it. I loved Homecoming for that reason. This is a superhero movie first and foremost, and I couldn't really, like, it didn't connect to me as much as Homecoming, because I'm a teen and I love Homecoming for that reason, is that it is very like a teen comedy from the 80s, like Breakfast Club or Ferris Bueller, one of those kinds of movies, which was one of the reasons I didn't like Far From Home as much. I'm getting the two names confused. But that being said, I still really liked Far From Home. I loved a lot of the stuff in it. Characters were great. Like Homecoming, the characters were great. The story was a little bit meh, but that kind of involves some spoilers. I'm going to get into that the second half of this video. So I will warn you guys, when spoilers come up in this video, I'm going to put it on the back of this green screen, because I just got this new green screen. I'm sorry. I'm going to put a big spoiler warning on the back of this green screen. But you guys can see something else right now, probably like some Spider-Man picture. But I really liked this movie. I want to stress that enough. This, as all this sounds good as Homecoming, still a movie you want to see in the theater. This has great effects, and there is something they do with the movie. I can't say what it is, so spoilers coming up later, but they do something like really good with the effects later in the movie. And just so you guys know, like before I move into the spoilers to this coming up, stay for the end credit scenes. Oh my god, these end credit, the first one's fantastic, the second one was good, it sets up some stuff for the future. First one's fantastic though. Definitely stay for the first one, and the second one is really good also. Some of the characters I'm going to talk about, like, before I get into spoiler stuff. Peter Parker's great, of course. MJ, I'm not a big fan of Zendaya, and she's fine as MJ, it's just I hate that her name's different than MJ, I can't stand that. But she's fine. A lot of people hate Ned. I love Ned. He's so stupidly funny. And I just love Ned. I know a lot of people might complain about him though, but I love Ned. Tony Ravioli, I didn't like that much in the first movie, but they kind of made him a little bit more likable in this. Who played Flash Thompson? Made him a little bit more likable in this. Mysterio, we're gonna get into a little bit in the spoilers. I'm gonna say I really liked him, but we gotta get to him in the spoilers. He was one of the better. Oh, I can't say it. Spoilers. That's gonna be in the spoilers. Talk about him. Who else is there? Nick Fury's great. He's great in everything. Yeah. There's a lot of good stuff in this movie. So go see the movie. I can't stress that enough. If I didn't like it as much as Homecoming, see this movie. Now let's get on spoiler stuff. Spoiler warning. Spoiler warning. Spoilers are here. Alright, let's go. End credit scenes. I gotta talk about these end credit scenes. Oh my god. I'm a big fan of the original Spider-Man trilogy. Spider-Man 3, it's not as bad as people say it is. It's not good though. Spider-Man 1 and 2 are fantastic though. And they do some. Oh my god. They bring back J. Jonah Jameson, and I was like J.K. Simmons, and I knew this was coming. I read this end credit scenes online, so I already knew it was coming. And I was like, so happy when that happened. And I think the second end credit scene it was really good. I'm not buying this Skrull storyline right now. I think it's gonna get a little. I wasn't a big fan of Captain Marvel, but it might get a little bit better in the future. I like Captain Marvel less and less more. I watch it. I haven't even seen it a second time, but after I filmed my first review and I gave it 6 stars, I'm like, yeah, you know, this might actually be 5 stars. After thinking about it more, I've only seen it once. It's how much no desire I want to see that movie again. Yeah, it's just, the end credit scenes are great. The second one's good, and the first one's good. First one's fantastic. Mysterio. I loved Mysterio. I'm not a big fan of a lot of Marvel villains, I'm not gonna lie. I think a lot of them are just the same. They have good motives. It's just their powers are the exact same as the heroes. Killmonger, same powers as Black Panther. There's another one. There's a lot of them. Killmonger is a great example. I liked Michael B. Jordan in that movie. I just don't like that he has the same exact powers. But that's gonna be a controversial statement about Black Panther. But I really liked Black Panther. Don't get me wrong. I just wasn't the biggest fan of Killmonger. Even though I really did like Michael B. Jordan's performance. What was I about to say? Mysterio is great in this movie. He is one of the better Marvel villains. Him and Michael Keaton in the first movie, like Homecoming, they're both one of the better Marvel Cinematic Universe villains, I think. Sorry, I'm like leaning, like I'm like my knees are on the floor, like so I can get this green screen better. Yeah, he's great in this movie. Like Michael Keaton was in Homecoming. I love that. And with the technology stuff and that. In this movie, he kind of leaned a little bit too much towards CGI at the end, which I was fine with. I was talking to my dad, actually, and he was like, I didn't like that those CGI heavy. I didn't have a problem with it. It was just, I don't know. It did lean I do agree with it. It did lean a little bit too much towards CGI at the end, kind of throwing too much CGI at the screen. But that's what superhero movies are nowadays, so I've come to accept that. But yeah, Far From Home is a great movie. I cannot stress that enough. Okay. Let me rephrase myself. I accidentally said something wrong. This is a good, really good movie. Not a great movie. A really good movie. It's just not as good as Homecoming, but it is still worth seeing in theaters. So if you guys want to see my rating for Far From Home, I'm going to try to put it back here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. If you guys want to see my rating for Far From Home, I give it a 7 out of 10. You know what? No, scratch that. 7.5 out of 10. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you don't miss any future videos.